Read, or would you like to read your
I'd like to read it, please, Chair.
Please do so.
Shortly before the May 2024 local elections, Councillor James Leppard was suspended from the Conservative group after allegations of Islamophobia and racism were levelled against him by Hope Not Hate. Subsequently, when the Conservatives retained power in Harlow by a single seat, Councillor Leppard was cleared of all charges by the Conservative Party, avoiding a by-election and the probability that Conservatives would lose and be relegated to the opposition. Fortuitous timing. More recently, the leader of the council has promoted Mr Leppard to a senior position in his cabinet. Does this mean the leader of the council now has full confidence in Mr Leppard?
Thank you, Councillor Ingle. I'll turn to Councillor Swords for the answer.
I have full confidence in the whole Cabinet.
Thank you, Councillor Swords. Councillor Ingle, do you have a supplementary question?
I do indeed, Chair. Thank you. I'm sure we can all remember when the England football team and Harry Kane took a knee in support of Black Lives Matter and to show that racism has no place in sport or anywhere else for that matter. And I often wondered why anybody would object to that action, unless, of course, they had racist feelings themselves. So imagine my sadness when I came across a Facebook post which actually shows, and I've got a copy here because a picture paints 1,000 words, actually shows a group of colonial soldiers taking the knee while some other soldiers shoot over the top of them at advancing black men, saying, "Me and the lads taking a knee for BLM." Now, my feeling is, and I'm sure councillors will agree with me, that if you make light of racism, if you amplify racism by reposting, for example, those pictures, then you are aiding and abetting that racism. Now,
Councillor Ingle, I wouldn't want to make light of racism at all.
Oh, I have got a question.
However, this is a time to be used for a supplementary question, and you're making a speech.
I'm not.
Please, can I encourage you?
I am at the question part.
Please, can you
Chair.
get to the question then?
So, when this was published by Mr Leppard, and he said, saw this on another site, I must confess with all the stupidity and hype, it made me laugh. Does the leader of the council agree with me that if you repost racist material, if you make light of racist material, if you amplify the racist voices that produce that image, then that in itself is every bit as bad as the racism itself? And as such, do you still have confidence, given this material, and I'll provide you a copy of it so you can see it in fairness.
Thank you, Councillor Ingle.
This material was posted by Councillor James Leppard.
Councillor Ingle. Councillor Ingle, I'm sure if you want to leave those there, you can leave them. Thank you. I'll turn to Councillor Swords for his answer.
I'm not aware of any of the accusations that have been made, but of course I will look into such things. I take these matters extremely seriously, and I have nothing further to say at this moment.
Thank you, Councillor Swords. Now, final